Audi R8 2023 Last Drive, a farewell lap celebrating a legendary journey. When reflecting upon the Audi R8, the reminiscences don't merely dwell on the exquisite design penned by Frank Lamberti, the creator and OG of this automotive icon. For me, the R8's godfather was my comrade, Riley Brennan. During his tenure as the editor of Winding Road magazine, under the tutelage of the venerable David E. Davis, Jr., a casual weekday afternoon call from Brennan led to a lunch date that remains etched in my memory. Stepping out to my apartment's parking lot, what I encountered resembled a vehicle that could easily have been mistaken for a wheeled spacecraft. Back in 2006, I was no stranger to the R8's existence. Its razor-edged contours adorned the glossy pages of every motoring publication of that era, and it had also infiltrated the incipient automotive cyberspace, albeit in pixelated form. However, standing face to face with the R8 was an entirely different experience. This was in Ypsilanti, Michigan, an unexpected location for such a marvel. The encounter left me utterly astonished. The reminiscence of that day remains vivid, a testament to one of those defining moments that underscored my journey of chronicling automobiles. The R8 and I both embarked on our respective journeys within the automotive realm simultaneously, forging an indelible bond that has always held a special place in my heart, a swift and fond adieu, amidst the grandeur of the Monterey Car Week. Audi extended a gracious invitation to WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. The occasion was to commemorate the finale of the R8's production in the 2023 model year. This send-off was a celebration of an automobile that arguably stands as one of Audi's most monumental creations, accompanied by a gathering of media personnel, including the esteemed designer Frank Lamberti and the iconic racing legend Tom Christensen, who clinched Le Mans victories aboard the original Audi R8 race car. The event reverberated with the essence of the R8's legacy. Audi paraded to variants of the final R8 road car iteration, one boasting the expected Quattro all-wheel drive and another a rear-drive coupe. The intricacies of orchestrating this spectacle, involving three vehicles, the two R8 variants and Christensen's RS e-tron GT pace car, a fleet of journalists, and support personnel to the trackside staging area during the Rolex Monterey Motorsport's reunion, were notably time-consuming. Conversations with fellow riders illuminated a shared sentiment many of them were experiencing: the R8 behind the wheel for the first time for them. This lap and a half at Laguna mirrored the awe and elation I encountered during my lunch rendezvous 17 years prior. A glimpse into the past, as the old-timer amidst this enthusiastic company. My interactions with journalists venturing into their inaugural R8 driving experience prompted a cascade of memories entwined with the car. Delving into my memory banks was unnecessary. Every encounter with the R8 had etched itself deeply. Recollections of commandeering an R8 for .2 for a weekend journey across the state with my then partner emerged a journey culminating in Muskegon, Michigan. Here, a local Chevy dealer's lot was the home of the region's exotic sports cars, donning the Corvette emblem. An episode involving a spirited drive with my mother along a winding back road is another cherished memory. This mid-engine car experience was novel for her, and I enthusiastically explored the car's capabilities, punctuating the ride with laughter and enthusiastic commentary on the Artronic gearbox's clunky behavior. The R8's visual impact was undeniable, accentuated by its black exterior and silver side blades. It garnered attention wherever it journeyed in the heart of Michigan. Amidst these recollections, a minor incident stood out. The very R8 I had cherished met an untimely demise as I reluctantly handed back the keys. A fateful encounter with a pothole on my way to the office left a lasting impression on both the car and me. This episode, while humbling, cemented my attachment to the R8. The journey continues. The R8's influence on my journey continued with the launch of the 2011 R8 Spyder V10 in San Diego. The first drive, published almost precisely 13 years ago, encapsulated the palpable exhilaration of driving the car through the picturesque landscapes of California's coast and mountains. The sensation of engaging the gated 6-speed shifter remains ingrained, a sensory treat that every automotive enthusiast should savor. The engine symphony lingered in my mind, described as a progression from bassy, low-rev rumblings to a resounding shouting mezzo-soprano at the top end. My journey intersected with another R8 coupe, the details of which remain elusive. The inception of Motor 1 introduced another chapter, wherein our R8 Spider paired with my not-quite-restored Pontiac Fiero culminated in an amusing video review. Subsequent escapades included driving the R8 to my high school reunion, where my sports car rendezvous was juxtaposed with a basketball-induced knee injury. The most recent encounter occurred at the track last weekend, as I commandeered my first ever